Morning, everybody. My name is Anastasia, and I am a cross teacher from Beijing, China. So today I decided not to do a usual cross stitch update, but uh, this will be a more interesting video. I sign up for two markets here in Beijing. These are like handmade markets. We have different companies who organize special events foreigner handmade markets, or also like half foreigner half Chinese makers. And we also have like different restaurants, bars, hotels, supermarkets just organize their own little markets to get more customers those days. So I signed up for two markets this month. Next market will be in a week, and after that, in a week, is another market. So I think last time I went to the market, it was spring, it was either February or March. So since then, I remember I have a lot of already finished cross stitch that uh, didn't sell, so I can bring it again. But since then, I already finished a lot of new things, and now I'm gonna to FFO them. So this video is gonna be about me suffering the torture from May trying to sit on my head. Last time she climbed like this, she fall down and break her tail. I'm really scared. Okay, let me finish this segment very fast. So, let's go and check what I have and what are our plans to FO. And I think this video will be very interesting about the new things that are we gonna do and make. So, are you excited? I am. What do you do when you want to organize everything? I just put everything in front of me on the floor so I can see it, and then it will be easier for me to file it down in my head. So, as I think I already said, there will be a market in like next week. It doesn't have any specific topic for the market, and then there will be another market like in 2 weeks. So that will be the Christmas oriented market. So I'm here in my craft room to check what I have left from my like last market to sell, and then what else I can prepare for these two upcoming markets, because I think I have a lot still to sell, but it just bothers me not to bring anything new, because mostly I would say every market have the same people attending, like maybe like 10% same people, so they will see and also I will see. So I just want to prepare something new, but like, yeah, first of all, those 5 hoops will be for sale. I just display them in my room because I love them, and there was just Halloween recently, so I put those up. So those 5 hoops, plus I have 2 big oval hoops of these winter beauties, 2 smaller oval hoops, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 5 medium, like, oh, 6, 6, 6 medium hoops, and then 1 very small. So I think I'm settled on the hoops. I don't need anything extra. I'm not selling those two. Never. These are mine. This is like May and the cat skull. So I'm settled on hoops. And as I noticed, hoops aren't in big demand. I think because like you have to have a certain like decor style of your home, like more natural, more like how to say, like Scandinavian style with a lot of wooden things and like natural style, I think eco style, then the hoop will really suit you. But if, for example, Chinese people, they like a lot of golden things, I don't think like a wooden hoop really suits them well. So hoops, I'm settled right now. Then I have these 3 vanities. 1, 2, and 3. So, and yeah, this vanity will be more expensive than this one, just because the stitching here is so tiny. Even though the bag itself is bigger. But here it's like much more difficult. It was really more difficult to stitch those. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to continue vanities, but I have 2 more vanity bags I still have in my stash to stitch, so I'll see. But for now, I'm settled on vanities. I don't need like too much more. For little pillows, also have 4 at the moment, like different designs: the dragon, Slytherin, like Gryffindor, pig, and the hope. So I don't think I need too many more. What I am lacking is in bags, tote bags, because I only have like 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the hummingbird. Yeah, and right now they will be for 350, and I think it will be okay. But probably later I will next bags I will make a little more expensive, just because like I plan next time to sew the bags myself. Like, I'm not super happy how these bags look. Is like it's it's practically a very cheap tote bag, like normal one, and then just a cross stitch on top. Yeah, it makes it very special, but at the same time, it's like I want to make it even more special. And if I make the whole bag, if I sew the bag from the scratch, then I think it will be more amazing. But for the moment, I have like these 2 tote bags. And for this one, I ordered it and I thought it's gonna be like this nice pink peach one, but it's like gray and not very nice. It's very boring color. The material is very rustic, so I'm not sure what I want to do with it. For now it goes away, but this orange one is really cute. And yeah, it would be awesome with some pumpkins, but I don't have pumpkins. What I have is little dragons, and I have a lot of them. So I was thinking, why not choose like 4 of them, because I have them for a couple years now. I still didn't do anything with them, and why not like choose 4 of them, cut them shorter, like around maybe the around him, and then like stitch them, like maybe this, or I don't know, maybe this or this, I don't know. So I will see how they fit in all together, but I think it will be nice. Like the new bag could be my bag number 5, the new one. Yeah, so I will do that. That's like 100% a plan to do for this week. Also, in the ready-made section, I have these cuties on the wood. The light is not so good, but bear with me. I just finished cleaning my whole house, so it's not very early. So my October finish, and it's supposed to be like the kit was called like the, I don't know how what's the name, but it's supposed to be the thing that holds your napkins on the table. But I have no idea how you should put the napkins here, because other kits I saw that you have like 2 holes here, like here and here. So you put the front row here, the second row here, and between them, like they will have a hole and you will put the napkins inside. But these instructions explicitly said like to stitch them together, put them in the hole together, even glue them together. And it's still like called napkin holder or something, and I'm like, where am I supposed to put the napkins? Even like if I don't glue it, this like thing is so tiny, it cannot fit the napkins. Yeah, I need to glue it better a little bit. I will come up with it. But like this kit was very cool to stitch, but so awful to assemble. They have tell me nothing about like how to end this, how to finish this, like what should I do. Ugh. So yeah, I'm gonna sell it. And also this 3 cute flowers, crocuses and something something, snow something. Okay, so they are finished. Maybe need a little more glue for the big one, but all done. I think the backs are done too. Yeah, the backs are 100% done. And I still have a whole little bag of tiny things. Let's see. Yep. So I've got like magnets, I've got keychains. I have like 2 keychains, but it's still good. I have pins, and this is mostly thanks to my friend Lily. She sent me 2 giant packages of like her cross-stitched plastic little things. Like she stitches them, she said she stitches them every year and then donates them to her like local library. Like she had nothing to do with them. So when she heard me talking about the markets, she just decided to send me things. And yeah, I sold a lot of her things, I sold a lot of my things, so not much left actually. Like if you see from like, this is like half of the box and this is like nothing. It used to be like full here and full here. I would put some sheet of paper between and I can close, and it was like full. So yeah, definitely they're more cheaper than other things and they're more in demand. Also, I have a lot of bookmarks, but people don't buy bookmarks that much. I think because people mostly read on their like phones or Kindle, so they don't read like the actual books, so they don't need bookmarks. But I had a couple like school kids buy some bookmarks for themselves, and then I had a guy who's like a, oh, let's say artist. He liked some shade of the bookmark, so he bought it. So I had an idea to turn the bookmarks into like the bells, but I will think about it. I'll think if I have time, I will do it. If I don't have time, maybe next time. But what I will do, what I will do is finish my magnets and things which I already stitched. Okay, this is very old one. I think I stitched it before I even met Aaron, like more than 4 years ago. I stitched this. It's a kit. 2 sides have beads, succulents, and my only thing was that I don't have something to put it on, so it's not standing, and it's kind of heavy. So last time I bought, what did I buy? I don't see them here, but I bought little like plastic thingies to put the eggs on, so the eggs would stand. And I was thinking I could use them to try to put the succulents on, and if they work, they work. If they don't work, maybe too heavy, I will try to buy something else. But like, this is my priority number 1. I think succulent is a very nice winter flower, so I will try to FFO it. Then I have let me put this away a little bit. Oh, yo. Okay, they're all safe and sound. So I have another keychain which I need to finish with the bags. I have 5 anime girls, which I don't know if I want to make them pins or magnets. I'm thinking about the pins because they would work nicely on someone's bag or backpack or like even a jacket. And then maybe these 2 I would turn into magnets. I will see how many magnets I still have and how many pins I still have in my box. And if magnets are more in demand, I will make them all into magnets. And if pins are more in demand, I will make them more in pins. But I was thinking about magnets for this, and I need to do the backside. So these are coming into work, like work. And of course, every step I will be making, I will continue to show you and say, see, like that's pile that I'm gonna make other than ready-made. Okay, let's see what's this. This is not finished things, which I have in plans, and I will try to finish. So first of all is this beautiful picture, and I was thinking about to make it in a box, but I haven't found any suitable wooden box on Taobao, and I don't want to like order a craft box because it will cost a lot from the wood, and I'm not sure anyone will buy it for that. Like if it would be just for me, I would, but like this is for the sale, so I should make it like as cheaper as possible so I can sell it as cheaper as possible for people. So I was thinking about just a frame, like just some nice dark black or brown frame, and from afar it really looks amazing, like the shadow in the water. So cool. So just a frame. I will measure it and order a frame for it specifically. Then I was thinking about this, and I wanted to buy a frame for this too, but I cannot find the measurements, like ready-made frames with this measurements. Like it's easier to find some square frames than like this very irregular piece of cross stitch. So I think it would be like made on demand frame. I will have to order it specifically with these measurements, but I'm not sure I will be able to order it even like 2 weeks. Usually they make it for a long time. So I was thinking like leave it for now, maybe you like use it later, maybe for the spring, because it's actually the cherry tree, and I don't see it's like very big topic for the Christmas or between Halloween and Christmas. It's more like spring thing. So I think this will go away for now, and we'll sit this market out. Another thing that's still left from Lily is these beautiful vases. These are amazing, beautiful, have beads. The stitching is immaculate, but I don't know how to finish it. I don't want to frame it because I don't think anyone would buy it as a frame, like just to put it on the wall. I was thinking about like cutting them out and making them into magnets or making them into pins or putting them in like tiny hoops, but then it would be so difficult to do because like I would have to cut like in between here and then still have some fabric to stretch it. I'm not sure, like I don't know what to do with it, how to FFO it safely, like to save all 5 pieces and successfully. Like should I cut them out and like glue the back so they won't frame and make some earring from them? But they're a little too big for the earring. Like the biggest one is like my pointy finger, so almost like 10 centimeters or more. So I don't know. If you have any idea what to do with them, please like leave a comment. Let's play with the ideas, let's think together. Maybe like you can give me idea, I will tell you if I can make it or not, and then some other people will see it and they will be like, oh, you should do this, and I'm like, yay. I don't know, but like they have 2 very wintry like vases. I love them. I would like to make something for this market, and again I don't know what to do, like how to finish them. So yeah, they're gonna seed that one out. Okay, these 2 works are from last year, and I exactly know what I want to do with them. This and the fox, I want to finish them like pink hip, but mounted on a wreath of dried branches. And I bought the 2 wreaths with dried branches from Japan and brought them here. and I just don't know what to mount them on because I don't have any like really good card box here. I have like just general boxes from the store. They're not good. And I was thinking I need some kind of like very hard card box, but the one the Russian people are using for like handmade things and stuff, I cannot find it on Taobao. I don't know its correct name because of course Chinese people have their own names for things. Why wouldn't they? And I don't know how to do things. Like I want to tell Aaron, I want a card box which is like more um sturdy than normal box, but at the same time it's very thin. And he's like, what? He is absolutely not a handmade person. He never done anything, so he has no idea what I'm talking about. That's why. uh, that's why, yeah. Um, I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking what I want to do with this. Actually, I might try to find some wooden like circles, like pre-cut wooden circles, like a base for something. Let me try to measure them and find some circles maybe on Taobao. I will try to order a couple. Maybe they will be good, maybe not. We'll see if it works. These ones will go for the market in 2 weeks. Like, not this weekend, but the next weekend. These are again, the Japanese technique, like Christmas balls that Lily gave me. And I just need to turn them into as sellable things, like things that I can sell. So I need like a beautiful box. I need like the filling. I need like entourage for it. I cannot just give people like this. It should be in some cute craft box. So I need like measure them and order maybe 5 small boxes and like finish them. Like this one have the hoop or whatever it is called, the thistle. This one doesn't have, so I need to make the thistle, which you can put on the Christmas tree. It's very nicely done, very immaculate, very good job. I just need to finish. I need to do some finishing touches and turn them into a treasure. And of course, every like ball will have their own like inspiration, or how to say, I will make a card for with some congratulations for Christmas and some wishes and things. So this one for the good health, for example, this one for the wealth, this one for love, to find a boyfriend or something, or maybe for the child or something. So this one to pass the exam better. I don't know. So I will do something and then look, it's beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then I can sell, but not like, I cannot sell them in a plastic bag, right? Like, wait, here you go. Put them on your Christmas tree. No, I need some beautiful craft boxes. I need some beautiful beautiful filling and beautiful wishes for each and every of them. So these are going to the must do pile. And then I found some projects which I finished like last year slash this year, which I was like, and even earlier, I was like, last time I FFO'd things into frames. The first day I brought them to the market, the woman came to the table, bought the frames, and just left. So the frames were like super popular. A lot of people wanted them, a lot of people asked about them, and the woman bought them very fast. So I was thinking like, why not make more frames? Like, I don't need more hoops, but I still have a lot of things. So why not? Because last time I already finished all my frames, why not make new frames? So I found these 3. Actually, this Snow White was supposed to go on that bag, but now I think Snow White is much more beautiful for that bag. That bag doesn't deserve her. So Then I have this little mouse, which I was actually stitching during the Jingle Ball with Stephanie Lindy Stitches. And I have this Sailor Moon, like in a more modern aesthetics. So I will try to order 3 frames for them. Actually, I was thinking about 4, but now that I was thinking about this pagoda. I'm not sure if I want to make a pillow of it or I want to make it in a frame. Not sure. What's your ideas? What do you think it will look better? But now that I see so many things I still have, like I only have this much space. Like I want to bring more and more and more every time, but I only have like a normal size table, like 2 meters on a meter, so it's not very big space. And I doubt this time I will have like a board in the back, so probably I will have to put all the hoops standing on my table. For this I might need to order more of this wait, this. So these things are really good. Like they can hold a medium hoop. I can put up to like maybe 5 or 6 hoops on the table, and then small things I can put in front of them, and then during the day I can exchange the hoops maybe, or if people buy the hoop I can take another one out, because I already like have pillows and bags and those and all the things, so I don't think I have a lot of place. So I think the frames would do really good, like, but I don't need too much things. Like I don't need too many things. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I will finish it and then I'll bring like, I can bring it all to the market, but then I don't need to show it all on the table. I don't know. Okay, let's not think about it. Let's focus first on the FFOing and then I will show you every step of it. Let's go. And 20 days later. Actually, it was just 2 days later, but we did a lot of things. And May's here to tell you, to complain to you that I'm not paying attention to her, that I'm trying to make a movie, and she wants to be a superstar, but obviously I want to show my cross stitch, and she wants me to show her. See? So, a minute of kindness to me. So what we did in 2 days. In 2 days we glued all the backings to the magnets, to the plastic. That's a blue one. Okay, that's another blue one. That's a purple. That's a pink one. And of course this is yellow. I tried to correlate their colors of the felt with their clothing, but like just general attitude they give me. I don't know, like whatever felt I see I just glued them on, probably like this. And right now they're waiting for Aaron to come back home. This is the leftover of the glue, but we have another one, so don't worry. And the magnets, because this glue works the way that you have to like pinch together the magnet and the felt for 5 seconds, but as hard as you can. So of course for me they will follow line. So I'm waiting for Aaron, but Aaron will be very late today after work, so I am preparing this for him. I will leave this for him here, so when he comes back in the night he will see it, and he will spend like 2 minutes to do it, but he knows about it. He already agreed to help me. So the bag it has already 1.5 dragon. So actually when I finished the first dragon I thought, like, looking at the bag and the dragon, it still already looks amazing. It could be like a just a bag and a dragon, but I don't have 5 bags which I can put the dragons on. I only have 1 bag, so I decided, okay, I will still put in 4 like 3 other dragons and make 4 dragons per bag. Yes, I'm listening. Any complaints? What are you complaining about? You can come here. Yep. Okay, you can show the bag. Yes, you can show the bag. So, and after I started like stitching the dragon to the bag like this with my hands, it's a little hard, my hands hurt, so I think I will finish this dragon today and I will keep 2 more for tomorrow. 2 is enough for the day. And then I thought, like, when I'm stitching it, it was very like even, very not interesting, and I'm like, oh, I want to make it plumpy. So inside I put in some of the like toy filling, the soft thingy. So now it's very, very plushy and very, very pokey. I want to poke it all the time. It's very, very nice. So yeah, 2 dragons. Also, I don't know if I told you. Yeah, look. We want so much attention. We want so much attention that we make my shirt so dirty. But we want to hug. We want to hug and scratches and everything is itchy and we love it. Ooh. Okay. So I tried to cough, and at the moment she tried to hug me. I don't know if I told you, but the Forest and Hands, which I'm stitching at the moment, I finished some of the colors, so I ordered new, and who knows, 3 days later it arrived. Actually, the only arrangement I could go to order colors very fast, it's like 50 colors at least. So I also had to like sort out all my floss, to put them back in the folders, to like count how many I need, to write out all the numbers, all the things. So I have about like 36 colors that I was like running out of or already ran out of, missing. So but they only wanted 50, so I add some like 10 numbers of 310 and some whites. So these are, and this is another shop which is actually I tried first. They had like mandatory 36 colors, so I was like, okay, I need like 33 or 32. I can use extra, but when I ordered them and I texted them, like, you pay for the order and then you text them on Taobao. So I texted them which colors I need. They said they cannot choose, and I'm like, what? And then I received it and I see, I was like, it's a 36 yuan, it's 8 yuan. This one cost me 30 yuan, this one cost me 8 yuan. And I was like, it's okay, it's like nothing. 8 yuan is like $1, $2, something like this. So some extra floss, right? For $2, why not? And some of them have no numbers at all, like really no numbers. And others are all number 829, and they're all different. Like this purple is different from this green, this is red, this is another green. It's like, this is just a jumble of colors. So what I will do, I think next time I have time to sort them out, like right now they're still here, but next time I have some time to sort them out, I will see if I can find like doubles, because I can see like these grays and this like maroon is almost the same maroon as I want, so probably I need them. And why I'm not stitching, why I stopped, and why you heard someone making bing is because I am cooking something with pumpkin. Thing is, last week I take part in a quiz game, and my team won in a Halloween quiz, and the organizers gave us a couple bottles of alcohol and they gave us a giant pumpkin. So of course, I said, I don't need alcohol, give me the pumpkins. And today Aaron will come very late, he won't eat dinner, so I have time to experiment. So the first thing I cooked, let me show you, was this pumpkin in the soy sauce. So I followed the recipe, and this is what it is. It's beautiful. The smell is amazing, by the way. And the next one, which is going in while I will be eating, is this sugar pumpkin in the lemon zest. So that's not together right now because it needs like 20 minutes in the oven first. But today we're experimenting with pumpkin, and I already bought some vegetables to make another pumpkin dinner tomorrow. So this week we're eating all the things with pumpkin. Actually, it's not a lot of time they took me. Maybe 1 hour for cooking, preparing, washing, and while I was waiting, I was already making the bag. So the pumpkin didn't steal too much time from me, but this adorable goblin steals all the rest of the time. Like, she cannot just let me sit down and stitch. She will run around me, want some cuddles, wants hugs, and then she will go want some food. She doesn't understand that it's not her food time. She just finished eating her food, so she has to wait another 4 hours for it. And yeah, so that's it for today. See you next time. Сейчас мужик подойдет, уберет. Просто убор. Good morning, everybody. Today we will start our day very busy. Today the weather is awful. It's a big, like smog, big like pollution in the air today. So it looks like Silent Hill outside, and it's like very bright morning, but you cannot see anything. Like basically outside, it's all white and milky. So I even had to like turn on the light, otherwise it would be too dark to make a movie. So here me and May, we already in the morning received several packages. So we are gonna unpack them today and start our market preparation. First of all, the magnets are ready. They are glued and they are drying, so they will have about like 24 hours more to get ready. And then we received this like how would you say that, stands this stands for the hoops, because this time I'm going by myself. Erin is not driving me, so I won't be able to take the big black board that usually holds all my hoops. It's very heavy. I'm gonna only take like one suitcase with all my cross stitch. And yeah, we are gonna bless the Sailor Moon. Are you gonna bless it? Yeah. We're gonna sit on Sailor Moon's face with our butt. So whoever buys Sailor Moon, they are gonna receive May's blessing. They're gonna be healthy, wealthy, and happy. And of course, I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna wash it before I frame it, so don't you worry. No one will receive a smelly piece. Yeah, so I ordered like about 10 of these stands, and I received the news today that the tables are gonna be very small. The table's gonna be like about just over a meter long, so even smaller than this table. So I don't know how I'm gonna like fit everything in with the frames and hoops and like magnets and all the things, so we'll see. But because I'm not carrying the hoop wall, I will be taking these, so I will have to unpack each and every one of them. I have 10. And then I received some frames. May, can I show the frames, please? Come on, come here. Let me show the frames, okay? Thank you. So first I received this one, the square one. I didn't frame them yet, but I'm gonna do. And I will show you later how they're gonna all look, but right now I'm just gonna show you the frames. this is a very good color. I thought it's gonna be brighter when I ordered it, but I received it. It's still okay. It still fits, but they sent me it with a little dent, and I hate it. Like this part, it's okay. I can use my nail, like, how to say it? Like whatever you do with your nails to make it very even, but for this part it's already like a scratch. So I did complain to the seller, but I don't have time to exchange. If they won't buy it, maybe I will send it back and I will exchange it. If they will buy it, just won't tell them. I hope they will not ask for discount. Then I received the white frame for the Snow White, but it was so big. Like it was way too big. I don't know what happened. Like either I made a mistake when I was ordering, or I didn't look when I ordered and I was like counting at a totally different size, but they sent me like 2 size bigger. Not even one, like 2 size bigger, and it got lost in the frame. So I sent it back. Yeah, I can do that and get another frame. Oh, so we're blessing another one too. Mimi? Mimi? Can I hide, please, please? Okay, thank you. You can go to the pillow, okay? You can sit on a pillow. This is not dirt. This is like her sunshine tan. She likes to sunshine, and her usual like pink skin turns into black. So she's very, very tan cat. So this is like a gray, bluish, golden frame, which I got for the mouse. And it's like a little too tall, but these frames are regular sizes, like picture frames. So like photo frame, they are photo frames. So I can either like choose the 8-inch, 10-inch, or 12-inch frames. I cannot like make it lower, but same width. So this width is this only frame. Maybe it will have more air on top, or maybe I will have some air here. I don't know yet. I will see when I will be framing it. And then for the Sailor Moon, I know right now you're gonna question my taste in frames a lot, but I chose this really fun, like bluish golden little green frame, and I think it looks really fun because I didn't know what kind of like colors will suit it, because it has gold, it has yellow, it has blue, and it has green. So I took green, blue, and gold on it, and I bought it, and I think it will. I think it will fit. We'll see. If it doesn't look really good, I'll just maybe not take it to the market, or I will take it, but for the next time I will change it. I will order another frame. It doesn't matter. Like I can frame something else in this. It's not a big deal if I have some extra frames at home. And my progress on the bag is that I almost finished the 3rd dragon. Like I have 1, 2 squishy, and 3. I showed my bag to mom-in-law, and she said, why doesn't it make any sound? Like she tried to squish it so much, and like, where is the sound thing? And I'm like, no, it doesn't make a sound, it's just a plushie. And she's like, what? It should be like beep beep, something like that. And I'm like, okay, thanks. So I almost finished the whole thing. I just need to fill it with the plush and then finish the stitching. Like 1 dragon takes me almost 2 hours or even more, because I need to stitch it all, and then I need to like fray these sides, and this took a long time. Like really, the longest thing I'm doing is just like taking it one by one by one by one, and like, oh my god, and then I'm cutting the edges, and like, oh, it's really long. Yeah, I will iron it a little later. Yeah. So 1 more dragon. So for today I have 3 frames. I have a lot of unpacking, and I also need to do some packing for the market. But I also received already the wooden base or my pin keep for framing. The foil pieces for the fox, the bigger one, and the smaller one for the just mountains. And yeah, I know that it's too many, like I needed one each, but they don't sell one of the like circles. They only sell like 15 of these or 10 of those. Like it's like DIY pieces for like kindergartens or schools where kids can draw on them or do something. They're very, very thin and very nice, but they only like cut as many like pieces. They will not sell me one thing, but like the whole thing of this is only 4 yuan, so it's less than $1, and like half a dollar I think. So I thought it's like so cheap. That one was like 8 yuan, this is 4 yuan. So I thought it's like, okay, I will use one of each and then I will have a lot of them at home, maybe for use for the future. It's never like useless. I can use them. In case all my dishes are dirty, I can use them as just dishes. Like, you know, in some Instagram profile where they're like come and they serve you food on a piece of real wood. I can do that now. So it's a joke, but you know what I mean. So my work is cut for me, and let's see how much I can do in a day. Good morning, everybody, and again, today is another very, very cloudy day. You can see like through the window, it's all milky white, it's all like Silent Hill style, and it's only like 10 o'clock right now, so it's very early in the morning. I wake up already, I wash my hair, eat my breakfast, even stitched a little bit, and now I have about an hour or something to finish my things, to pack, and to go. So what is left for me to do? Um, First of all, I finished the frames, and it actually took me some time. I was fighting with this frame actually, because turns out the frame like size is 15.3 centimeters and the stitching was 16 centimeters, so it could not fit. It did not fit, and if you saw the stitched piece, it didn't have big borders, like it didn't have any plastic borders. There was only like one square of plastic on every side. So what I started to do, I started like with cutting as close to the stitches, the square of plastic as I could. Like I barely managed to not touch any stitches. Still not enough, like it could not fit at all. So I finished by using the glue and like gluing two sides. Now I glued two sides, and I had to wait like most of the day for it to stiffen up, and then I cut one row of stitches here and one row of stitches here, and then it fit. And I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I made sure it's not like this, the threads stuck in their place. They're not gonna loosen up, nothing will go amok. Like people who will buy it, they will have a nice stitching. It will not go bad. But yeah, I think it looks good. Yeah, I like it, but it was not an easy job. And another one was the mouse. And Aaron said I made a self-portrait. Kind of look like me, right? Except for the ears, maybe. I have a tail, sure. So, the frame, I think the frame looks good. Maybe it could be an easier frame. I don't know. So I left like 1 centimeter here because I didn't want to make the top even bigger. It's already like a lot of space there, so I didn't know how it will be, so I left 1 centimeter there, and I tried to make even spaces between the ears and the frame, but then I'm like, oh, that's like very, very tight for the tail. There is actually some fabric here, so it's not like under the frame. It's actually, you can see the whole tail. Everything is visible, but it's still like looks a little tight on the right side. I don't know. So I washed the Sailor Moon because yesterday after the May left, I noticed there was a May unrelated, totally unrelated spot on this side. Actually, I know when I was stitching, I made this spot. So I remember that I had it and I washed it. So yesterday it was drying all day and I could not frame it. So now I still have one frame to do. I've prepared the threads. I have so much threads for lacing. Like I usually use the threads for lacing. I do not glue my pieces, I lace them. So if at some point the frame is broken or they want to change it, it's absolutely safe to do. They will just have to stretch by themselves. Also, my lamps arrived. It's like a pew, 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 lamp. So I can, and it has like a inside battery, so I can use it during the market and light up my stand. I'm sure there will be a light, but maybe not enough to shine bright like a diamond, right? And I also charged my pricing machine, which will be like a tiny printer, which I print the prices. So I will have to go there and spend some time pricing everything. But fortunately, I will go there an hour before the market will be open, so I will have enough time to prepare my table, to put everything around how I wanted to see if like I have enough space to set up, then to print all the prices, and then people will start coming. So people will not come for at least an hour while I'll be there. I also prepared this one to take with me. So if I will have some extra free time, maybe between people, or there will be some dead moments, I think. So I will be stitching this. It's a kit, it's very new. I haven't opened it yet. And I will need to open and see if there is a needle. Yeah. But I will be taking this, and I think if I can finish it in a week, I can start selling it on the Christmas market next week, next Saturday. So I'll have 6 days to stitch this, and I think it's fine. It will also be another finish for my small cell. So this will be a November small, and I finished the bag. I still need to iron it a little bit, but the bag is done and I love it. Actually, Aaron said it looks like it needs another dragon like right in the middle, and if it will not sell this week, maybe I will add another dragon. But I think the bag itself is already amazing. It has like the longer hands and small hands, and a pocket, like double pocket here. So very useful, very sturdy, very nice, very bright, amazing summer shopper. Amazing summer tote bag. Yeah, so if someone like it, they should buy it. If they don't like it, maybe I will wear it because it's so cute, and I love how this is super squishy and soft. It's like first time I did it, and it looks good. I love it. So what do you think? This is my work for today, and I will show you the market. Ooh, wow. Morning, everybody! So, whoever wondered where I live in the cursed city of Silent Hill. I don't live in China. I don't know why the weather is like this fall. A lot of days like this. Like the whole week we can get one sunny day, and all the rest will be like super foggy. And on a camera you can actually see more than my eye can see. Like I can barely see the parking lot with my eyes. The camera can show you like all the cars and everything, but like the rest, there should be the city behind the wall. Where is it? Like usually you can see everything, the train tracks, the buildings, the city, the mountains. Nothing. Like really nothing. So me and May, we actually live in a survival horror game. Yeah, so whoever wants to come to Beijing, now is not the perfect time. Probably zombies will come next. Oh, my little tiny sprouts. So cute. So cute. I forgot what they are, but they're cute. So yeah, we today is a Wednesday, and after the market on Sunday, I took a couple days off, like finishing and framing and doing all the things. I actually like just relaxed, play games, staged a lot, because the market was not good, like literally not good. And the reason, I know the reason. No, May is not the reason. The reason for not a good market is that usually the markets where I go, they are organized by one company. Like special organizing event company here in Beijing. It's a like foreigner company. Foreigner, she knows like the director. She knows like hundreds of different handmade people, foreigners in Beijing, and she can find a lot of people. She has a lot of like marketing, promotional and advertising ideas, and when she organizes markets, lots of people come. Not only like her friends, but people from the street come because they learn about this market from the advertisement and come. And the owner of the bar, he used her company to organize events couple times, and after that he saw that they're very like popular and the market is very successful and his bar gets a lot of money. So he decided to be cheap and didn't pay her to organize the event. He decided to organize himself. So he gathered basically only like 10 vendors. Some of them were his friends. Some of them were on the like last markets. And he did not do any promotional work, any marketing work. We got the posters like 2 days before the market. So, and he asked us to post them like in our moments on WeChat. But the moments, they cover only our friends. So no new people can learn about us. Basically, you just post it in a circle of your friends, like advertising for them to come. But yeah, I had some friends to visit me during the market, and I very appreciate them coming. But they already bought my cross stitch like a couple years ago, and they don't need more cross stitch. So they just visited me just to look at the market. They bought some other things from other vendors, and they go home. And basically every vendor had their friends coming just to visit them. Markets are big events. It's nice. They usually have like lots of people to chat with. It's a hangout spot. You can learn about new craft ideas and things like this. So it's a cool place to hang out. And people did came to hang out. but they did not come to buy things. So none of the vendors did sell very well. I did sell several magnets, and that's it. So basically, I spent more money there than I like earned, because I had to get taxi back. Aaron dropped me off there, but I had to pay for the taxi back, and I had to pay for my lunch. So yeah, I didn't earn anything. So no, mixed reviews. And this weekend it's gonna be again. This is gonna be a organized event by another company. So there are gonna be at least 28 other vendors, but this is not open to the public event. This is gonna be a private event from kind of like a rich community, where only the people from this community and their guests can attend this market. So we will see how much money they are willing to spend. Like, yeah, they are gonna go there to spend money and buy things, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be very, very successful. So after I spend 6 hours at that market, like doing nothing and basically just waiting for people and sitting there, so I take a couple days off to just freshen up a bit, to not be a little bit bitter about it, to have a nice mood and come back for finishing. And actually, if I didn't sell anything, what's the point of finishing more things and to getting more things for the next market? Yeah, but at least I will have to show you something, right? Even if the markets are not very successful, it's not a big deal. Like, my main goal is not to earn money, my main goal is to get rid of stitching. So I have more place for other stitching, because right now all my walls and all my shelves are already very busy. And after I take a couple days off, I stitched more of the forest, so I did not continue this part. And it's Friday, almost 10 o'clock in the evening. I'm already fully packed to go to the market tomorrow, and I remembered that I haven't showed you anything about my finishes. Like, basically, that is my huge suitcase and the bag. They're all packed, and unfortunately the frame with the Snow White is already packed. I'm not gonna show you right now. And May is a little angry at me because we're not going to sleep. It's our sleepy time, because tomorrow we have to wake up very early. Tomorrow I have to wake up 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock already, take taxi to go to the market. Aaron is in Heiko. No one is gonna help me, and I'm gonna do it by myself. I'm a strong lady, I can do it. So, and I'm gonna share with you these absolutely magical FFOs. I don't know how to describe it. Every time I look at them, I can't believe I made it. Okay, first of all, look at this. It took me so much time and effort for the last like 3 days of framing that, oh my god, I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't stitch, I couldn't do anything. I was just basically framing and then resting from framing, because oh my god, it was not an easy job. So let me take you step by step. First of all, I wanted to personalize these wreaths, so I decided to add like one strand of like sparkly craning. Basically, it's this Chinese craning, so it is very, very sparkly, just like the craning, real craning, but it's cheaper. So I'm not so how to say, I'm not killing myself over using it. And I put this like craning with the beads all over it. This really takes time, and also it takes huge effort in my hands, because at all the moments I have to keep the tension of the thread because it's one very, very long thread, and to keep the beads in the exact place where I want them so they will not go around and keep on this side, I really need to keep the tension. Second, I put the fox on the wooden base and laced it in the behind, and I not only like did just the circle hoop, but I also laced like in pentagram fashion like from one side to the other, and like all every centimeter, every inch of the hoop is hooked and laced in the back, so it is a very, very strong like tension. um, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing. The tension looks amazing. Second, I had to cover up the back, and yeah, it's a little like wobbly, but it's sturdy. It's sturdy and wobbly, and the main thought is that it will be on a wall. So on a wall, I don't think anyone will hit it or touch it too much. So it is fragile, but it is a piece of art. Any piece of art is fragile, right? So even when you buy like a painting or something, it's not for breaking it or doing something rough with it. And of course, with 10 o'clock food for me. See, she's happy, 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 happy. What? You're not going to eat? Okay, go eat. Go. He's like, I'm going to eat because I want to, not because you told me. And so I put them together, and I'm so happy how like very cool it looks together. Like I'm still in awe that I did it, really. And then I put the hot glue in just two spots, like over here and here. And here in the back you can see it a little more. There is like two spots where the stitching can touch the wreath and still stay in the exact middle. And I decided to just put the hot glue there. Actually, when it's like this, you cannot see it in any way, so it doesn't like worsen it anyway. And the I don't know, it just gives this very light effect, as if the stitching is flowing. It's not like sewed in or glued in or anything. It's just like flowing inside a hoop. So it's kind of magical. It's absolutely magical, and actually it doesn't give me the impression of like a wreath. It gives me the impression of the fox and this special frame. Like this became a perfect frame for this fox, and I'm so happy. I'm super overwhelmed. The only regret I have is this, like, these couple days was very rainy and foggy, and when I finished the fox, I cannot go out and put it in the puddle outside to take good pictures. Unfortunately, like, I only have like this very yellow light at home, so I tried to make some pictures at home with it, but they were, I don't know if it will be sold on the market. I will release the pictures on my Instagram, but if not, I will try to go to the park and make amazing pictures with it because it deserves like Instagram fame. I don't want fame for myself, but the framing and this piece, it deserves people to see it because it is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I cannot say I made it because just the angels came from the sky and made it for me, and I wake up and it was like this. So another piece is my second best, I could say, because I started with the same formula. I started with golden thread, and I put beads on it, and the beads here are different. There are orange ones and light blue and dark like blue and very dark black square ones. and then I put the piece on a circle and put the backing on it. But the problem that I encountered is that the stitched design itself is not square. Like, it's not like my bad lacing, it's that the design itself was not a perfect square, and I did my best to put it on a square as much as I can, but again, the piece itself is not square. And when I was stitching it, I actually saw it. I actually saw it on a piece of fabric, but I thought maybe it won't be too visible, but it is very visible. So I can't say it's absolutely like stunningly perfect, just like a fox, but nonetheless, I love it just as dearly. And because smaller, it's smaller than the hoop, smaller than the wreath. I could not like glue it or do something with it, so I decided to like lace it for the in the back, and I used the same like golden cranic thread to lace it over the back branches of the wreath. So in the front, you actually cannot see these branches. You cannot see how we set it up. The only thing you can see is like these kind of like the sun rays. They do look like the rays of the sun coming up from the back of the mountains. And I don't know if you can see in this daylight, in this like electricity light, but during the sun and during the day it does shine a lot, like the cranics shine. It does have some halo of the sun, and it has amazing like view. I would put it on my wall myself. It will not sell, it will be on my wall. And uh, this is the way I did it. So I fixed it over the back of the branches, and I did it very carefully. I had to like keep the tension from all the sides, because basically I only have two hands and no one could help me. So with one hand I was like using the needle and thread. With another hand I was constantly like pushing it from all the sides and keeping it all in my hands just to keep the correct tension from all the sides. And I'm happy to say that I think I did great, because it does it stays in the middle, because you don't do it like crisscross. You do it from one side to the other. So my biggest fear was that in the end it will be like one side closer to the wreath, but no, it actually like a perfect balance, and I absolutely love it. It is the stunning, a very nice piece. Of course the fox is my favorite, but I still cannot recognize that I did it myself. I think this is a great way to finish your projects, and now I want to do more. I don't know if they will sell or what will happen in the future, but I think I really love this idea of framing like circle pieces, and probably in the future, if I have some circle cross stitch, I will do the same. Even if I cannot sell them, I will put them in my house for my circle wall, and they will stay there with me forever to make me super happy. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to the market and see how it goes, but I am interested to know, what do you think about these finishes? Good morning, Stitchy people. The market is over and my hat just arrived. My Christmas super cute hat just arrived and I ordered it for this market, but the very next day. But it happens. It's okay. It's okay because I still have an opportunity to wear it for the next market, which will be on December 15. And yes, yesterday, while I was like chatting with other makers, of course we have like a lot of free time to like go around, to shop ourselves, to chat with people. They introduced me to the new market which I didn't heard of, but that market was organized, like is gonna be organized by a Russian like culture center sponsored by the Russian embassy. Every year I think they organize the market specifically for Russian people. Anyone can attend, but all the games, all the like Christmas tree dancing and singing will be held in Russian language, and for the Russian kids, because a lot of people live in China who. I can't say they are very familiar with English and they are not very good at um, celebrating Christmas, because it's not our holiday. Our holiday is New Year, and this is our like true Christmas spirit, because we love our holidays. And but unfortunately, it has some like differences. Like we don't have Santa Claus, we have Father Frost who looks different, and like you have to like sing for him to get a present. And then he has like a granddaughter, we call her like Snow Maiden, um, who always like get lost in the woods, and the kids have to go and save her, and maybe some Baba Yaga or some other like bad people will go and try to kidnap her, and the kids will try to fight them and save her. It's like every year when I was in kindergarten or school, they will organize these games, they will organize the performances for the kids. It's like a big thing for Russian people, and they're very traditional, very awesome. So of course I was like, yeah, I want to take part, and I already contacted with the organizer. I paid for the table. Yeah, this time it's not a free table, but happens. So I paid for the table. I booked my spot, and they tell me it's not like red color. It's the theme is will be white and blue. So I'm not sure my hat will fit, but I will try. I'll try to find some white, maybe dress or white. Um, they said the sweater will be too hot, so I will try to find something like um, white and Christmassy, like winter theme, something for the holidays, which I will able to wear later, maybe for real New Year celebration or New Year celebration with my friends. We will see, but it's gonna be so fun. I'm excited, and I'm so excited that already I'm all in thoughts for the next market. I'm not gonna like prepare or ever for anything else except for maybe like the Christmas balls, which are like here, and I'm still like mulling about buying the boxes for them. My friend is moving right now, so I'm not sure she can provide the boxes for me. I might need to order them myself, but I will see. Like that part I will see, but other than that, nothing. And the market itself was so cool. Like this market that was yesterday was awesome. Like really. First of all, I started in the very back of the like the hall. Um, I think I showed you in the video is that my table was in the very back. And of course, I was like, okay, I will not have as many customers because not everyone goes like all the way through. And usually people just come in, look at the front, and go away. But then at the last 10 minutes or before the opening of the market, we got like cancellation from a girl, and her table was in the front. And the organizer was like, okay, I like your table. Your table is very like festive and very colorful. I will take it in the front. I was like, yes, please, please, I would love to. So she's like, she clicked her fingers and 5 Chinese women just came running in and like pick up my whole table. Like I did not have to like unpack everything, like pack everything back and move away. No, they pick up my whole table with everything on it, and like a snake, they went through the tables and out in the front, and they just removed that table from the front and put mine there. And I was like, that's so cool. That is very cool. And that community, we like that was a very how to say, uh, exclusive market only for the residents of that community. Like in China, we have uh, like sleeping areas, but we call them communities because one sleeping area can have like 5 to 10 to 12 to 15 buildings in one big fence. Inside the community will be a park, will be its own like organization controlling like the community, the parking, the fees, the apartments, even any renovations should be like talked through with the community services. Also, if you have some problems, you will call community services and everything, like guards and everything. So we call like one uh, set of all the buildings in under one fence is a community. Um, I don't know if there are things like this in other countries, but it is like China specifically thing. So that's how it's called. And in that community, it's like kind of super fancy. Like I didn't know before when I was going there, but then I would talk to other makers. I talk to the people living there, and turns out it's a very high class community. It's like the whole there are about 50 buildings maybe, so it's a very big one. And all the buildings are not like apartment buildings, they are like villas, and like one house, one family. So that's like very expensive. Like, trust me, the price of the land in China, in Beijing especially, is like super expensive. That Beijing is like one of the most expensive, like, real estate in the world. So, and one street of the whole community is bought for the American embassy. So not only like there are a lot of Chinese families, but there were no Chinese foreigner families. They were only like foreigner families. For example, like they were like foreigner dad, mom, and children. Like because I am used to seeing a lot of like Chinese foreign couples, like mixed couples, but they were none. Like all the people were either like Chinese people or foreigner families with kids who came here. It was a kind of cool because it's very different from the usual people tend to I tend to mix, and I tend to like go out and play and have fun with. So they were people like from like BMW company, from German company, from all kind of like Gucci and things like this. They were living in that community. So they came to the market to buy things. That was so cool because a lot of like markets, they organize them to get people in. People would go see, walk around, talk, and then they would leave, just like to spend some time, spend the day, right? But these people especially came to buy presents or like buy souvenirs. That was so funny. And so I sold Snow White. One little girl came in, she loved it, she hugged it. I was so happy to see her. I was like, yes, this is what I pictured when I wanted to see, like, FFO frame Snow White, is that I pictured it on a shelf in a little girl's bedroom. So that was exactly what I sold her. I sold it for. I sold the Slytherin pillow with the Slytherin guy. Unfortunately, I don't know if they because it was the old grandma who bought it. I think she bought it just for her hand, like it's very convenient and nice to use. I don't think she realized it's about like Harry Potter, the Slytherin, anything about the design. I think she liked the design and she said it was very beautiful and very intricate. It was very difficult to do. She understands like cross stitch, but I don't think she realized the design itself. Like there is a guy and holding a book. I think oh, it went over her head, just that she wanted just a pillow. And she also bought the little boar in a scarf. Also, I sold one bag, the yellow bag with um, kingfisher, I think. Oh, hummingbird, um, on cranberries. Also, I sold the keychain with a blue bird with in beads. So I only have two keychain in beads left. And one family, they wanted to this bluebird and they wanted the wreath with the mountains, but the woman asked for discount and I was not really willing to give her a discount. I was like, okay, you want a discount for two things, how about 20 yuan? Like two things would go for almost 500 yuan, but because it's like she chose like one of the most expensive ones. I get this wreath with the mountains as expensive item. She wanted one of the most expensive ones and the keychain, and I was like, okay, like two items, I can give you 20 yuan discount. It is a discount, right? Yeah, small one, but it is a discount. And she was like, no, I want like 15%. Like because we're taking two things, I want like 15%. And I was like, five? She's like, no, it's too little. I'm like, sorry. I actually, it's like at that moment, I was not thinking about money. I was thinking how long it took me to lace it. Maybe because it's like just a couple days before I was lacing it and my hands still hurt from all the strands, and it was kind of very long. Like one wreath took me approximately like 3 hours with all the beads and the bag and putting on the wood and lacing it, and oh my god, like it did take me a long time to make it, and it was kind of hard. Like when I finished one wreath I was like sweating really. So it's not like I wanted the full price, but I already like this wreath was like 350, and it's not very expensive, kind of like comparing to other things that people sold there. There was like jewelry for 4,000 and people bought it. There was like other very pricey things. There were like wooden toys, two, three, four, 600 for each toy. So mine were not the pricey items. Yeah, they were not like the most cheapest items there on the market, but they were not super pricey. And people still bought other things. So I was like, if I set my price, it's my price. And I tried to explain to her it's like handmade, it's very long time to make, it's very hard to make it, and it's not gonna pay me for, like, I'm not gonna earn on it. It's barely gonna pay for its own, like, FFOing and the like elements I'm using in it, plus for the table and taxi. Like this thing is like kind of far from me, so I take a taxi there and back, and each taxi was about an hour 20. So you can imagine like it's not the cheapest taxi there. So I had to like pay for these things. So yeah, I didn't want to give her a very big discount just so she can buy it. In my head is like, it's fine. Like I'm not gonna sell it today. I'm gonna sell it next time for someone who will pay it the full price for it, or in case like it will keep with me for another year or two, maybe I will forget how hard it was to make it and I will be more willing to sell it cheaper. Yeah, so it's it's almost every time like this, but I could have earned more. Actually, this market was really successful. Like people bought the bigger things, the more expensive ones, and I earned a little more than 1500 yuan, which is like one of the biggest right now earns I had on all the markets. Like this one was the most successful market among all of the previous ones. Yeah, I did have last winter the market that we earned more, but that was a 2 day market. Like combined 2 days we earned more than yesterday, but one day this is still like the most I've ever earned, and I was like, wow. Aaron was in the airplane coming back to Beijing in the evening, and I was like, guess how much I just earned. And so funny because all of they sent me money on like WeChat and my phone, but one girl, she paid me in cash, and it was like 120 in cash. I don't remember, or she take some magnet or something. Oh, bookmark. She could take a bookmark. 120, and I had like 100 and 2 tens. So when he came home, I was like, okay, I will shower you with money, and like, poof, 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 and he's like, poof, 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 and he's like, Anna, please don't shower me with money anymore. It hurts. Because we're really, really not used to like the cash anymore. Like for the last maybe 5-6 years, I haven't touched cash at all. Like we use the phone to pay for everything. Like not even cars, like the phone. So it was very fun. It was very fun, but yeah, I'm already all focused for my next market. Super excited, super excited. And of course, I will be keeping you in touch. I will be telling you everything that's going on for the next market, and I will maybe show it for in the next video. I have a one question, is that should I make a video like the fall 3 months of fall recap with all my finishes and projects? Because I feel like for the 3 last months, and still I have a couple weeks of November, I didn't finish anything, like one finish per month. And I mean like new finishes, not like FFOs, but just finish projects. I did stitch many projects, like every month at least 5 different projects, but the focus was still like the forest in the hands, which I already showed you. And you can imagine like for the last 3 months, this is the main thing I've stitched. So others will be like very small progress, or like nothing much. So I was thinking like it's not a very interesting thing to show. How about I'll just skip the last 3 months and we will wait for December, and in December I will show you like everything I stitched this year, and all the finishes I had this year, because this would be more interesting. Definitely more interesting, and definitely much more to show. So please, in the comments, leave a comment, like tell me, what do you think? Should I make like next video the fall recap, or we're gonna go for the new year and the whole year recap? And actually I'm thinking next video is to get some dragon patterns again, because there were so many really good patterns this year, and show you some really, really good and really, really bad ones. So what do you think? Should we do the dragon ones, or should we do the fall ones? And also don't forget to tell me which one was your favorite finish in this video, which one you liked more, the most. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention, and see you next time. Bye!